Hey, how's it going? This is Ben with another Market Watch update for the month of March for Bala Cynwyd. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I'm going to try to do them for the rest of the spring and summer as well. So the spring market is normally a time where there are a bunch of listings available, and then there's a lot of activity. So there are still a ton of buyers right now, even with the rates higher, than they have been in the last few years. However, there's just not enough inventory in Lower Merion. There are still so many buyers, more so than the inventory. It's kind of like the same old story as the last year. Last year, we were seeing homes get like 10 to 20% over the asking price. That's, because we still hadn't like shifted, I guess, for like the new asking prices. This year, the asking prices are higher and we're still getting over asking offers. Now it's more like 0 to 10%. You'll still see some that are above 10%, but that's a lot rarer now. But yeah, there's still multiple bid situations. People are waiving inspections. Homes are getting 0 to 10% over asking. So if you're a seller and you think you might have missed the boat on like, oh, I should have sold my home last year for top dollar, that's not true. Not in Lower Merion. Montgomery County as a whole appreciated 9.1% February year to year. Lower Merion, like even more so. So yeah, it's still a really good time to sell. A lot of people are doing a private, like selling privately now. So what's great about private is you could really test a high price, and buyers, because this has happened with some of my buyers, where we just get, you lose a couple of offers, you get burnt out on it, and then when you see a private home, you just don't want to have like a multiple bid public situation going. So you give the seller that high price. You say, yeah, we'll match that price. So selling privately is that's what we're seeing a little more now, where buyers are a lot more willing to do the private one. And if you want to explore that option, my contact info is at the bottom of the email. Would love to go through that kind of stuff with you. All right, so Bala Cynwyd actually had a decent amount of stuff going on. There's a couple new active ones. So Cornell, that actually just went pending. Newfield, that's up. Union Ave 600, that's a new build. Edge Hill, there's a couple here. This 139 Union Ave, that one looks fantastic. Kent, that was under contract and it's went back on the market. I'm assuming buyers got the cold feet. So this one's 1725. This one on Union Ave, there's a lot going on Union Ave, turns out. That was 1675. That looked really, really gorgeous. Springfield, that one had been up for a while. It's a renovation, interesting layout. It's like a double lot. So the back, the side yard, backyard, that's a great situation. Land Barris, this one, 1295, they bought that a couple years ago. They just put it back on the market. They didn't even like do anything, and it's still got like 1.3 in a couple of days. Belmont 600. This one on Bryn Mawr, they did the first floor, looks really good. It's listed at 9. I thought that was a really good price, and that went over 1. So I had buyers interested in that, but not for over 1. Same thing with Lodges Lane, that was listed previously at, I think, like 9, which is too high. Now it's listed at 8, and I went under contract in a couple days. Sandringham, unbelievable, like 940, that's pending. That was a little surprising. Let's see, a couple closed ones. So 5 Maple, this one closed for 675. That was 4% above asking. So again, that's kind of what we're seeing now. 1119 Sandringham, that was 4.5% above asking. 992. That house, they did a really good job. And 711 Oxford, this 820, so that was 2.5% above asking. That was a good sized lot. Like the backyard was deep and it went really far back. They had, some interesting updates, I'll say. So I just want to give a quick shout out. These 2 homes were both privately listed for Compass agents. So if you were a buyer working with a Compass agent, you had access to these privately before they were publicly listed. They did not sell privately, so then they went public. So that's not like, if you're a buyer and you're sick of missing out on homes publicly or whatever, if you want to explore private homes, my contact info is below, but we have access to some homes off the market. And then if you don't like it, then you don't like it. And then if you're a seller and you want to test it at a high price, you can test it privately. If that doesn't work, then you can put it on the market publicly, and then sometimes you still get that price. This one included 525, and then this one on Mary Waters for 593. That was a touch below asking. Also in this link in the email, I will send you all the Lower Merion closed sales in March 2023. So all the towns in Lower Merion, all the homes that sold, I'll send them to you as well. So yeah, there's just not as much inventory as there normally is in the spring. So that issue has stayed the same. There's still a lot of buyer interest despite the higher rates. And it seems like privately selling your home and helping buyers find homes that are off market, that's kind of like the story of this year. At least that's how I see it. So if you want to explore those options, see if it works for you, my contact info is below. Reach out. And again, it doesn't like listing your home privately, it doesn't really hurt. It's like, hey, here's my make me move price. If you reach it, cool. If not, people don't know that your home was publicly on the sale. And there's a lot of different ways to privately sell your home. So it really puts power in the control. With the seller, you are in control of how much information is shared, when people can come in, like kind of sell it on your terms, a lot more so than when it's public. So that's just like a really good avenue for some people. If that sounds like it might be good for you or for someone you know, just give me a call and we can talk through that. All right, that's all I got. Have a good day. Bye.